Hey everyone, happy Independent Bookstore Day. Um, there aren't too many books that I'm looking out for. If you saw my LA Times Festival of Books vlog, you would know that I'm like really trying to narrow it down this year. There is a recent nonfiction book I found out about that was written ages ago, and I'm interested in reading it, so we'll see if it's there. And there is a new release section, even though where I'm going to is a secondhand bookstore. I forget if I said that. Yeah, I'm stopping by Sideshow Books. It's probably like the closest bookstore to me, and I don't really go there that often because I could get really lost in there and walk out with a bunch of stuff. But then other times I kind of get so engrossed in looking for something specific, and that's not really how like secondhand bookstores work, you know? So we'll see how it goes. my gosh. All right, so I just finished book shopping at Sideshow Books. I know this is a little bit shaky, sorry. I don't really have a spot for my camera to go, so this is the best I could do. There was one book I really was interested in finding. It's by Eric Bogosian. He's Armenian American, and it's called Operation Nemesis: The Assassination Plot That Avenged the Armenian Genocide. I heard the author talking about that book just recently, even though it was written a while ago, because the author is also an actor, and so I just wanted to read it. It sounded fascinating. It's a story I never heard of before, and I love that. I love those little pieces of history. I feel like, holy ish, why don't I know that? I had a lovely time at the bookstore. I had a nice chat with the bookstore owner, Tony, and he is looking for volunteers. I don't know how that could work with my schedule, but I'm definitely interested in that. So yeah, I'll go ahead and let you know what I got. None of these were on my anticipated reads. I found a copy of Mind of My Mind by Octavia Butler. Apparently it's like an early edition. I didn't know. That's not why I picked it up. I just picked it up because it's Octavia Butler. But because it's an earlier edition, I guess it's more pricey. I totally did not ask for my receipt, and I don't want to know. I don't want to know how much I spent. Also, there is Brian Burrows, author of Public Enemy, Days of Rage, America's Radical Underground, the FBI and the Forgotten Age of Revolutionary Violence. And that just is right up my alley, especially since I just read, what is it called? I can't think of the name. I'll put a little picture of the book I'm thinking of, but yeah, so there's that. And then there's also The Rape of Nanking, the Forgotten Holocaust of World War II. I did see someone talk about this on Instagram, or have a little descriptive chat about this and its importance. So this is going to be horrific, but I do want to read it and learn more about this history. And on the back it says, in December 1937, the Japanese army swept into the ancient city of Nanking. Within weeks, more than 300,000 Chinese civilians and soldiers were systematically raped, tortured, and murdered, a death toll exceeding that of the atomic blast of Hiroshima and Nagasaki combined. Iris Chang, one of the nation's leading historians and critically acclaimed authors of The Thread of the Silkworm, tells a story from three perspectives: that of the Japanese soldiers, that of the Chinese, and that of the group of Westerners who refused to abandon the city and created a safety zone which saved almost 300,000 Chinese. So yeah, that's it. That's all the books I got. So 2 nonfiction, 1 sci-fi. It's Octavia Butler, so of course I'm gonna grab it. And I'm glad I stopped myself because there were just so many books. There's just so much to look at there, and I wish I could have filmed more, but there was just quite a few people right before I left, and I don't like to film other people, basically. So thank you for coming along. I don't think I'm gonna be going anywhere else this weekend to any other bookstores. So that's it. Love you. Shop locally, and I'll talk to you later.